sure you check out our new sponsor, The Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Good Feeling One Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man, we back. Goodfellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Won't miss another video. And talk about Kenny Stills, man. I'm kind of amping up NFL talk, man. You want to check out our NFL playlist? It's NFL. I'm gonna start a live playlist as well called NFL Talk. And I might put this video up come Wednesday morning though. But hey, man, I found something interesting on Twitter, man. And Flores was just hired as Miami Dolphins head coach. As most Dolphin fans, I think all Dolphin fans already know. And today he did some nut shit. I was just put it to you that way. Today meaning Tuesday. At practice today, Flores, hopefully I'm saying his name right, from the New England Patriots, his career was cut short by injury, I think, at college, at Boston College or whatever it was. He played like 5 or 8 straight Jay-Z songs. On to the Next, Run This Town, Niggas in Paris, and it was some more songs. I linked that article link in the description on the source link. I think I got it from Twitter. And he played 8 straight Jay-Z songs. And you probably say, damn, you know, what they got to do? I know Jay probably sold. Everybody think Jay sold out. But Kenny Stills ripped Jay-Z. He been one of the dudes with Eric Reed and Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, that's been supporting Kaepernick from the beginning. Now, Brandon Marshall, the linebacker, that's why I keep saying not the receiver, him and Kaepernick, I think, went to college together. So, that's their relation right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, okay? Kenny Stills has been very, very vocal about Stephen Ross. He pointed out the inconsistency about Stephen Ross. Stephen Ross has a charity, and I'm paraphrasing the charity. He has a charity for equality and equality for minority groups. But then again, he threw a dinner for Donald Trump fundraiser or something at his house in New York or wherever his house was. All right, Stephen Ross, the Miami owner, and Kenny Stills G-checked his ass. He an old man, and Kenny Stills talking shit, okay? And you can't be outspoken talking shit and working and saying that about a guy that's paying your bills. You know what I'm saying? But Kenny Stills a real one, and I think Kenny Stills is smart enough to know that him and Eric Reed is gonna be an end. It's the end of everybody's career, but Kenny Stills in particular is gonna be a premature end to his career. And he probably he probably know that they gonna blackball him, but they really can't blackball him from telling the truth, because then again the NFL ratings will take another hit. Even Jay-Z can't cover for that one. If they release Kenny Stills and nobody pick up Kenny Stills, see, they thought Eric Reed was picking up Eric Reed and signing him with Carolina was gonna solve some shit. They was blackballing Eric Reed already. Remember, he couldn't get a job in Tennessee, his flight was late, and they didn't wait, all that other crap. They got Eric Reed a job and just thought that it wouldn't be no inconsistencies with Kaepernick. Nobody really see it. And they knows when they get Eric Reed a job, the ratings didn't go back up. Now, had they released Kenny Stills, even if he get injured or whatever, and they release him, and he get blackballed out the league, the ratings gonna take a bigger dip than when Kaepernick did it. Jay-Z can't say that neither. But what Flores did today, and he black too, playing 8 straight Jay-Z songs, that was some military crap, but that was some stuff from Stephen Ross. And don't forget, he knew Stephen Ross gave him a chance to be the head coach when nobody else was gonna give him a chance to be the head coach. So he being a house man, he out there buck dancing for Stephen Ross against Kenny Stills. And when Kenny Stills made that comment about Stephen Ross and the Trump thing I was talking about, he said, well, I just wish he would have kept it would have kept it in-house and we could have handled that in-house. He already showing why he got hired. You know what I'm saying? Flores is showing why he got hired. He tap dancing. You know, and him playing 8 straight Jay-Z songs because of Kenny Stills, when Kenny Stills said ripping Jay-Z and ripping Stephen Ross, that was real petty. And if I'm a black player on that team, man, well, NFL players don't have no harmony. They ain't no union. They ain't unionized. I'd have walked off that practice field, bro. And Brian Flores personally picked the playlist to play 5 or 8 straight Jay-Z songs. He picked that. He picked it. He about to get over in my lane. These dudes can't drive. Bet it's a woman. Bet it's a woman. Yup, told you. You know? He did that, man. And I'm looking at him funny, man. I'm looking at him like he an Oreo or something, you feel me? And if I'm Kenny Stills, man, me and him going to talk, man. We might even have to come to blows. It might be one of those situations you have worked at the job where y'all got like a closed door policy where if y'all want to scrap, y'all go in the office and throw them hands real quick. Y'all come out like ain't nothing happened. I've heard about them. I've never been a part of them. But gosh, Jolly G, I would like to have been a part of a few. I might just cold cock Brian Flores, bro. Like, I wouldn't have no respect for him neither. But Kenny Stills, I hope he putting his money up. I hope he putting his money up because they going to get him out the way. As soon as he get an ACL injury or a hamstring pull or whatever, they going to try to get him up out of there. And it ain't like he like Julio or nothing like that. He a good receiver. He a good deep threat. But he ain't no Julio, no Brandon Cooks, or no Mike Evans or nothing. But if them players in that Dolphins locker room don't see that right there, man, I wouldn't have no respect for Brian Flores. None whatsoever. I'd go out my way and make sure that fool failed. That's just some crazy stuff right there. And the Dolphins beat reporter, he pointed it out. And if you Kenny Stills, how you supposed to feel about that, bro? Like, if Kenny Stills and Brian Flores talked about the Stephen Ross comments, and I'm pretty sure they did, and maybe he talked to them about the Jay-Z comments too, I'm not pretty sure on that one, and they chopped it up about those things, and you turn around and you petty, you supposed to be the adult in the room. Brian Flores don't look like he going to be in the NFL head coach too long. He don't. Because doing petty stuff like that, man, it's sad though, man. It's real sad. You know, and what Kenny Stills supposed to do? All Kenny Stills supposed to do right now is stack his paper. If Kenny Stills stack his paper, man, he gonna have a rainy day. He gonna have a rainy day, man. Same thing for the Rashad Matthews. Matthews got Rashad Matthews. And he said he ain't gonna stop protesting doing something in Tennessee. He said he'll retire. He ended up retiring this year. And it's and shout out to all the parents who raised their kids to have some type of pride and dignity over the money. Because all of them should have at least college education, at least associates. And this is why when you go to college and they give you that $100,000, $200,000 college scholarship, that's why it's very, very important as an athlete you take advantage of that. And if you don't finish, you stay 3 years, you don't finish within the 3 or 4, you make sure you go back and finish. They can take money from you. They can take food out your mouth, but they can't take education out your brain. And you being an educated man, especially if you go learn accounting, finances, or how to operate and run your own business, and you tie your money up, the NFL money, NBA money, and you tie it into your own money into real estate and just get financial literate, they can't stop you from making money. Once you don't need the NFL, once players start investing their money and doing smart and stop investing in Ponzi schemes and stop letting accountants finesse their money and they take advantage of going to college, even if it's a associate's 2-year in accounting or financing or something like that. But everybody think the NFL is just going to pay their bills for the rest of their life. They call it not for long. And Uncle Sam going to take half of it. And if you make your money make money for you, Vinny Johnson now has a network of $400 million. He ain't make 1% of that probably in an NBA salary year. Jamal Mashburn, he owns a ton of restaurant chains and stuff of that nature. They need to be financial literate with their money and take advantage of their college education. When you don't need the NFL and you can walk away from it because you're making money outside, real money outside of it, then that's the way them NFL players gonna be free. Because they never gonna harmonize or unionize for real. They never gonna have each other back. The Le'Veon Bell situation, his teammates threw him under his bus. Where they do that at? Street code would have blow all their head off. But Brian Flores, you ain't gonna be successful in this league doing that. If I'm a black player out there, if I'm a player in general, black, white, Simpson yellow, brown, whatever I ain't respecting cuz. I ain't running through a brick wall for him. I'm not. After being petty, you supposed to be the adult in the room. And what Kenny Stills going through, I feel some type of way. But you know, players, like I said in my other video, Other day, it's MC Breed. I gotta get mine. You gotta get yours. You know, Tupac on there as well. But it was real petty in my opinion. Let me know what you think. I'll link the source in the description under source link or article link. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Help Legs, at thehelplegs.com. Promo code Goodfellow Unboxing gets you 18% off the 100% all natural products, lotion, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much, much more. Website, promo code, description. Appreciate the love and support, man. And don't forget, we on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. All my information is in the description. Quickest way to get in touch with me is email, then Twitter, then down the line. Appreciate the love and support. Y'all know what the business is. Mr. One Time for the one time. We gone.